Lads, we're at the presentation. You guys have been with the reserves this season. What has your thoughts been of the reserves this season? Because the reserves have always been mid-table in recent years, if not lower. And yeah, you guys have come in and you've done really well, finishing in a respectable 7th, unbeaten at home all season. What are your thoughts on the season as a whole?
Well, I think this year's been my first year with Corsham. Regardless, like I've come in with the reserves. I come in as soon as I heard Mossy was involved. I sort of gave him a shout and got involved with him. Helped him out throughout the season, and I've just enjoyed myself. Like, we've got a good squad down at the reserves. I think it's probably one of the best squads within that league. We've had a good few results. I think the problem is with reserve football, you see, obviously, what we've got a first team squad that pluck a few players from our reserve squad, and it doesn't help you out, but you bring players in. I think with the under 18s we've done very good. We've had players like Corey come through, Jake Dodge has come through. I think we've had a good few players come through into the reserves this year. It's really helped us out. We've got a man like Ed here. He's been a great player.
No, I'd definitely say that we've had a good year. Like, we signed a lot of players. The problem we had was Mossy came in, signed a lot of players. A lot of players played, disappeared, played, disappeared, played, disappeared. So we had about half a year of settling the team, and then you got the likes of Lardy, Webby, even Joe to a certain extent, of being the older lads that actually turned out to be actual players and leaders, which is what we lacked. Sam Thompson, credit where it's due, took reins, outdoors, captain, did very well. Disappeared. Wan stepped up, or Joe King, as he's formerly known, stepped up and took a lot of credit. And to be fair, lost a lot of weight. Big player throughout the season. We all give him because he can't kick. Sorry, swear that, beep that, cut that. Yeah, we all give him a little stick because he can't kick. But the reality is, he's probably out of all of us our leader, and we all respect him. Credit is due to Mossy, because it's hard looking after like 10 of us, let alone 20 of us, trying to get 11 of us together on a Saturday, and all of us together as a group are something else, to be honest. You've got Mossy, Ben Tomo, big credit. A lot of us respect him. A lot of us are scared of him. There's another way to look at it. When he goes off on one, you don't want to. He gets changed twice when he gets in, puts one set of clothes on, takes it off, finds another set of clothes that are slightly smaller, so he looks even bigger. At half time when you get an earful of Mossy, and then you get an earful from Ben Tomo, you know which one you're scared of, which one you're not. It's a lot of respect to those two, because they get us all working well as a team. But no, definitely the highlight for me for the season was the fact when you got Lardy, and especially Lardy and Webby. There's been a lot of that come in, like Joe, Matty Ralph, and a lot of the older lads like Liam Ralph. They've all come in, and yeah, they've done a job. But in my opinion, you got Liam, Mossy, and Ben throughout the season. They've got us all in line. You got Webby and Lardy running it on the pitch. But as a team, yeah, we've done very well, I think, from how we started to how we ended. Now, I would say, in my opinion, we've got a solid 12, 14 players for next season. Yeah, we need a striker, because Lardy can't score all the goals. But other than that, I think we're pretty settled across the board.
How players like Lardy that you've touched on, and having management like Jamie, who's been at the club for years, how influential have they been to some of the more younger players, like what's been mentioned in the award ceremony, like Ben Selman and Corey? How influential have they been on the younger players?
I think coming through as a younger player, because I never really did it, so I didn't play much when I was like 18 to 22. A young lad coming through to meet Mossy or Ben Tomo is a big change, and even Webby in the middle. So you got Webby shouting at you. If you're a young player playing in defence, for example, and you got Webby shouting at you, you're going to learn and adapt quick. You got Mills shouting at you, left, right, and centre. The guy's a unit. It's a big leap from like younger football to older football. So yeah, having the older guys in there, it helps kind of bring the young lads forward in terms of like how they transfer from under 18s football to men's football. It is a huge leap, and a lot of lads that are I'd say a 2 week for it. They get a big lesson like early doors. I know we give the example hit them early doors a lot, but yeah, it is true in this league. You need to grow up quickly to do well.
And Jamie, it's his first season in management. What are your thoughts on Jamie in his first year in charge? Because being at home all season, that's a pretty good start for a manager. What are your thoughts on Jamie throughout the season?
There's a lot to be said about Jamie Moss. But in honest opinion, like as much as we give him a lot of stick at the club, not even just the Rezzies, the first team, everyone around the club gives Jamie a lot of stick. But the reality is, he gets it all together. He brings in the players. We all like him. He knows we all like him. He knows how to get us. He knows how to get us warmed up. Number one, he knows how to get us to perform well. But he knows how to get a good bunch of lads to work together and perform for him. And not even for it, and he'll hate it. So earlier I was going to stand up and give him a load of round of applause and that sort of stuff, and we're talking about getting him a present, and that's the sort of thing he hates. He doesn't want any credit, doesn't want an opinion, doesn't want anyone to applaud him. Yeah, he wants to be first team coach, but it's not going to happen, Jamie. I'm sorry. Cut that. But yeah, no, the reality is, like, honestly, Moss is a good lad. He loves the club, he loves the Corsh, he loves all of us lot, and I feel like he enjoys all of us playing well together as a team for him more than he lets out to be, because he hates the spotlight. He hates any of that, getting involved and saying he's done well, any of that sort of crap. He doesn't like it. That's why he's got like Ben Tomo has been a big credit to him this year, because like I said earlier, we're all scared of him. I mean, the guy, yeah, big lad, but you got Liam Shipman, we're all scared of him as well. Sorry. Anyway.
Oh God.
And Liam, you've signed on to the committee at Corsham. What is your where can you see yourself in the club in, say, 5 years' time? What's your goal with signing up to the committee here?
I think in regards to going onto the committee, it was more the fact I'm very involved with all the players. Obviously, I've been with Jamie this year with the reserves, but I'm very involved with the first team as well as the under-18s I started to get involved with towards the end of the season. And I think it's more of having a voice in there for the players. It's not so much my own personal views, but if any of the players have got any of their personal opinions they want to get across to the club as a whole, to sort of evolve the club into what they want it to be, I think that's why I wanted to get involved. I've sort of spoke with Chris about it before, and I've spoke with Les and Tim and all these other guys that are involved with the club anyway. And for me, it's about what the players want, because obviously all these guys have been around here for years, involved with the club, but ultimately you've got all these players around, and I think all of their opinions matter within what the club does, on and off the field. Completely, yeah.
And finally, lads, Jamie said briefly earlier that his ambitions for the club was to always challenge for the title next season, even if we don't get the title next season, but to always push for it. Yeah. Realistically, what do you lads think the reserves will become next season? Do you think that you'll push on and do better next season?
I think with the squad we've got, and I think if we add to that squad slightly, I think we can definitely push for that title. Definitely, we've got a great squad of players. I think throughout the season we've added to that. Players like Lardy come in later on in the season, Nathan Phillimore. You've had players like Sam Thompson, who was involved very heavily at the start. He seemed to have disappeared near the end of the season, but we never know what next season involves with other players. People like Joe King has stepped up as a captain, very, very good goalkeeper. And then you have players that are involved throughout the whole season. You've got players like Emilio Mudrak. You've got Ed McCormack, who stood next to me. He may not play every game, he may not start every game, but he's there every game of the season, and he'll give 100% as soon as he gets brought on for the team. And you've got players also like Matty Ralph, Liam Ralph, even coming up to like you've got Joe Martin. You've got players who played for the first team as well, and they all put 100% in for the team. And I think if that continues through next season, the sky's the limit really for the reserve team.
And Ed, your thoughts on where the reserves could be next season?
Yeah, so just I'd echo what Liam said. I think that as a team, we've probably, like I said earlier, we signed a lot of players beginning of the season, and we were doing the pre-season. A lot of players came in, and to be fair, they're solid. At that time, there was probably like a good core of maybe 6 of us. We were like, oh, they're going to play like one game, off, play one game, go away. I'm sorry, play one game, disappear, play one game, disappear. So the more players that turned up throughout the season, we were like, right, they're all going to disappear. And at the time, to be fair, I looked at Lardy, probably looked at like Webby at the time, was like, well, it's like Sibbo. Sibbo's he's just here for fun. He's a great lad to have around the club, but the reality is he's here to get more players in. But if you've got Mossy, you've got Sibbo, you've got Ben Tomo, you've got Liam, you've got Joe Martin, you've got Liam Ralph, you've got Matty Ralph, you've got all these lads that have been around Corsham since they were like 14, 15, 16, and they will bring people to the club. And I would say the team we got now, if we can keep it, in my opinion, we should win the league. We beat Kimberley 2-1 here. We lost them at their place. Like, we beat Rawton, I think. We might not have done. Did we beat Rawton? Yeah, we beat Rawton. Thanks. Big up, Zach. We beat Rawton, then we lost to Rawton. We got spanked by Crooklade, but we spanked Crooklade here. So the transaction from last year to this year for the reserves, even the first team, in all fairness, is ridiculous. And we haven't gained that many players. I don't know what it is. So we've all just decided, actually, we all love the club. We all want to be here. Like, everyone loves the Corsh, up the Corsh. Like, honestly, as a team, we're brilliant. Yeah, we probably need 3-4 players, in my opinion. So we need a striker, we need a centre back. We might need a midfielder until Mills is ready, but other than that, we don't need a left back up the McCormack. But other than that, we are fine. So in my opinion, if we don't win the league or at least come top 3, then something's gone horribly wrong. And in my opinion, we would still beat the first team, and that's all it is.